All right, welcome in everybody to Scotty B Show. Today we got the Baltimore Orioles at the San Diego Padres. We'll take a look at the lineups here. Pitching for Baltimore is Dean Kramer, of course. The batting order leading up, doing the DHing today is Adley Rutschman. Batting second at first base would be Ryan Mountcastle. Batting third in right field would be Santander. Batting fourth at third base, Henderson. Batting fifth at second base, Westberg. Batting sixth in left field is Hayes. Batting seventh in center field is Mullins. Batting eighth and doing the catching today is McCann. And batting ninth at shortstop is Mateo. Look at the Padres lineup. Pitching for them today is Snell. What did I do there? Leading out, playing second base for the Padres is Kim. Batting second in right field is Tatis. Batting third in left field is Soto. Batting fourth at third base, Machado. Batting fifth at shortstop, Bogaerts. And batting sixth at first base, Cronenworth. Batting seventh at catching is Sanchez. Batting eighth doing the DHing is Gamble. And batting ninth in center field is Grissom. So the game will be starting shortly. Hey, Rob. Orioles need a win. Tampa Bay won today. Betcha. Take a look at some scores real quick. So final score, Tampa Bay beat San Francisco 6-1. Arizona beat Colorado 9-7. Detroit beat the Minnesota Twins 8-7. New York Mets beat the Pittsburgh Pirates 8-3. And we'll come back up here to the bottom of the six. Cincinnati leaves Cleveland 6-2. Miami in the bottom of the sixth is losing to Houston 6-5. Wow. At the end of six, Oakland 7, St. Louis nothing. Top of the seventh, Washington Nationals lead Boston Red Sox 2-0. Sorry, OUFN. The top of the fifth, Toronto leads Phillies 4-3. Bottom of the fifth, Atlanta is leading the New York Yankees 2-0. In the bottom of the second, the Angels are leading the Texas Rangers 1-0. Top of the third, White Sox and Cubs are scoreless. You can go watch that on Pokey Nation's channel. I see he's broadcasting that. Top of the second, Seattle's beating Kansas City 4-1. At 10:10 tonight, Milwaukee is at the LA Dodgers. I believe my friend King over at KE Sports Talk is calling that game. So there you have the scores for today. And yes, Tampa Bay's won today. Orioles got to win. Need to win it. Especially after getting beat the way they did yesterday. They got to come back and win this game. Got Rutschman getting the day off from catching, but he's doing the DHing today, and McCann is behind the plate. Mountcastle's back at first base. Looks like O'Hearn has the day off today, so we'll see what happens on that. Got two good pitchers out here tonight. As the game will be starting shortly. Jordan Westbrook has hit safely in 11 of his last 13 games. He's hitting .304, .768 OPS with 4 RBIs during that streak. And he'll be batting fifth behind Gunnar Henderson. All right, Blake Snell takes the mound. 24 starts, 9-8, 2.63, 130 innings, 76 walks, 171 on the strikeouts, 13 home runs. Teams are only hitting 196 off him, so going to have to dig down and beat this guy, left-handed pitcher, which is why O'Hearn is not in the game, of course. So Adley Rushman will be leading it off, batting right-handed. Batting second will be Mountcastle at first base, and batting third will be right fielder Santander. We'll be getting this game going very shortly. Yep. Blake Snell leads the majors with his ERA. All right, so steps in the box. Adley Rushman, batting right-handed today, hitting .265 on the year to .783 OPS. All right, first pitch from Blake Snell. Takes outside for a ball. I got to do a check on my sound. There's a strike, 1-1. There's a strike, 1-1. Hey, thank you, Bam. So Adley Rushman drives a single up to center field. Leadoff man, the game is on. Thank you, Sir Riley. Coming up now will be Ryan Mountcastle playing first base today, hitting .271, .786 OPS. Thanks for the video too, Bam. The pitch. There's a strike. .15 homers, 54 RBIs for Mountcastle. He has picked it up here in the second half very well. Glad to see him swinging a good bat in the dirt. Gets away. Adley Rushman goes down to second. He'll make it. So Rushman gets over to second. Sanchez, the ball bounced out in front of him, in front of the plate, and just couldn't get to it in time as Rushman took off right away. Nice play. Nice play by Rushman. That's all right. I'm glad you didn't dance. You weren't going to torque, were you? So the 1-1 pitch to Mountcastle. Runner at second now. Drives it into right field. It's going deep. And it's going to be caught in the warning track. And Rushman tags up and goes over to third. So Orioles have a runner at third with 2 outs. Or excuse me, 1 out. Santander will come up playing right field today. Hit .249 with a .788 OPS. And the pitch to Santander is a strike. 21 homers, 64 RBIs for Santander, 119 games. Need to wear my glasses once in a while. Deal 1. Oh, called it low. We'll take it. It's 1-1 now. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Santander has gotten them in 52% of the time. The 1-1. Fouls it back, 1-2. On deck is Gunnar Henderson. I don't know what this guy's doing. He pulls something out of his back pocket or what? I guess not. Nobody's yelling nothing. High for a ball. 2-2. He pulls something out of his back pocket on the pitching mound. What the heck's going on here? Missed a 2-2 pitch. High for ball, 3-2. Runner at third. 1 out. 3-2 count on Santander. Here's the pitch. Pops it up. Center field. Right center. Right fielder has it. That'll score Rushman. Orioles take a 1-0 lead in the first inning. So that'll bring up Gunnar Henderson. 237, 776 OPS. So Henderson steps to the plate. Left-handed batter takes a strike. Lefty against lefty. Henderson with 19 homers, 56 RBIs, 109 games this year. Foul tips it. 0-2. On deck is Westberg. The 0-2 to Henderson. 1 run in already for the Orioles. Swinging him in, strikes him out. We'll go to the bottom half of the first. Orioles score first. It's 1-0. Coming up for San Diego will be Kim, Tatis, and Soto. He's on the mound for the Orioles tonight. It's Kramer. We'll get his stats as soon as they come back. I didn't grab stats today. Padres will have Kim, Tatis, and Soto in the top of the first. Take a look at some scores at the end of 6. Cincinnati leaves Cleveland 7-2. Houston leads Miami 6-5. Oakland is beaten up on St. Louis 7-0. Washington Nats are beating the Boston Red Sox 2-0. Phillies are beating the Toronto Blue Jays 5-4. Atlanta's beating New York 2-0. Texas is beating the Angels. The Angels are beating Texas 1-0. And then top of the fourth, Cubs and White Sox are scoreless. Seattle leads Kansas City 4-2. And there's a late game tonight. Milwaukee at the Dodgers. Tatis has a 5-game hit streak going, 429 average, 2 doubles during that series. Kramer's 24 starts, 11-4, 4.50, 132 innings, 120 strikeouts, 41 walks, 25 home runs he's given up. Kim will lead it off, hitting 285 with the 823 or 822 OPS. So ball one. Okay. 1-1 count because they called a ball on him. He wasn't ready to pitch in time. All right. Kim drives one down to third. Over to first, 1 out. So Henderson grabs it, playing third base tonight. So 1 out. Juan Soto comes to the plate, hit 265 with the 908 OPS. There's a strike. Fouls it off down the third baseline, 0-2. On deck, they say Soto. I said Tatis is at the plate. Soto's on deck. Yep, need to wear my glasses once in a while. Lines it in the right field. There's a base hit for San Diego. So the Padres have a runner at first with 1 out. Soto comes to the plate, hitting 265 with the 908. Soto at the plate, lefty against righty. Inside for a ball, 1-0. 24 homers, 75 RBIs for Soto, 120 games this year. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. On deck is Machado. Throw over to first, he's back. That's the first disengagement. Pops it up. And the camera guy has no idea where the ball is, so I guess it goes foul, 2-2. Because of these great camera guys. Don't understand this team. Two. Just outside, 3-2. 3-2, 1 out, runner at first. Machado on deck. The 3-2. Pitcher, runner goes, fouls it back. So try the 3-2 again. See if it goes. Fouls it off again as the runner goes again. So Tatis getting his exercise down there at first. Kramer's taking his time tonight. Drives me nuts. 3-2, 1 out, runner at first. Inside for a ball. He walked him. Runners at first and second with 1 out. So Machado comes to the plate, hitting .254, 772 OPS. .21 homers, 70 RBIs for Machado in 104 games. Outside for a ball, 1-0. Runners at first and second with 1 out for San Diego here in the bottom half of the first. Kramer's getting in a little bit of trouble here. The 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. One out, first and second. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Drives it into left field. And it's caught. As Hayes makes the catch. 2 outs. Runners at first and second as they do not move. It was a line shot deep to the Warner track. Hayes had it, got it back in quickly. Nobody processes to the next base. So 2 outs, first and second. Bogart's the shortstop, comes up 272, 747 OPS. There's a strike on the outside corner. 12 homers, 40 RBIs, 114 games this year. The 0-1. Just a little low, 1-1. Two outs with runners in scoring position, 184, 4 homers, 13 RBIs, but he has struck out 16 times, Bogarts. The 1-1, outside, 2-1. Kramer a little inconsistent tonight, but he kind of gets that way. So 2-1, 2 outs, first and second. Way outside, 3-1. Here's the 3-1. Pops it up. Who's got it? Who's got it? Mountcastle takes it, and that'll end the bottom half of the first. 1-0 Baltimore as we go to top of the second. Be Westberg, Hayes, and Mullins coming up for the Orioles. All right. So at the end of one run, one hit, no errors for the Orioles, no runs, one hit, no errors for the Padres. We'll see Westberg, Hayes, and Mullins coming up. So Westberg steps to the plate, hit 271, 735 OPS. First ball, he drives it into right center field. It'll be caught at the Warner track. 1 out. So Austin Hayes to come up, 281 on the year to 766 OPS. First pitch is a strike to Hayes. Just outside, 1-1. Ball 2, 2-1. Blake Snell with the best ERA in the major leagues. Way over the catcher's head that time, hit the backstop. 3 balls, 1 strike on Hayes. On deck would be Cedric Mullins. The 3-1 pitch. He walked him a little high. So Hayes gets a walk. Cedric Mullins will come up hitting 257, 794. Next Saturday, Felix Bautista bobblehead. Biggest head yet. First 20,000 fans, 15 and over. August 26th at 7:05 p.m. The biggest bobblehead yet, they claim. So Mullins, lefty against lefty. Ground ball to second, flips it to short, over to first. 4-6-3 double play. And that'll do it. We'll go to bottom half of the second. 1-0 Baltimore. Coming up for the Padres would be Cronenworth, Sanchez, and Gamble. Good morning, Lynn. All right, let's take a look at some scores here. So, on top of the 8th, Cincinnati leads Cleveland 7-2. Bottom of the 7th, Houston leads Miami 12-5. Top of the 9th, Oakland leads St. Louis 7-0. Top of the 8th, Washington leads Boston 2-0. Bottom of the 6th, Toronto leads Phillies lead Toronto 7-4. Bottom of the 7th, Atlanta leads New York Yankees 2-0. Bottom of the 4th, Angels lead the Rangers 1-0. And bottom of the 4th, White Sox and Cubs. White Sox lead at 1-0. Bottom of the third, Mariners lead the Royals 4-2. Of course, we got a 10-10 game tonight. Milwaukee at LA Dodgers. My friend over at KE Sports will be calling the game. Go check it out. I believe he is. I haven't double checked, but why not lie to everybody? So Kramer comes back out for the bottom of the second. He threw 23 pitches in the first inning, 22 pitches. So Cronenworth would lead it off. First baseman hitting 230, 703 OPS. First pitch is a strike. 10 homers, 47 RBIs in 118 games. No 0-1. Drives it into center field. Mullins back. He has it right in front of the warning track. 1 out. Next Friday, August 25th, Orioles wearable flag. First 15,000 fans, 15 and over. I have no idea what a wearable flag is, but okay. All right, Sanchez, the catcher, comes up 221 with 800 OPS. Righty against righty. First pitch is a strike. Sanchez, 16 homers, 41 RBIs with the Mets and the Padres. Fouls it off, 0-2. Sanchez calls timeout. His only timeout he gets. Last 7 games, hitting 333, 4 homers, 9 RBIs. Fly ball in the right center field. Santander covers his eyes, and he's got it. 2 outs. Didn't cover his eyes, he covered the sun, though. So Gamble, the DH, comes up, hitting 250 with a 750 OPS. Gamble, left-handed batter. Takes the ball outside. No homers, 2 RBIs in 1 game this year. And 1 for 4 with the 2-run double yesterday. Way outside, 2-0. Drives a foul, 1-1 or 2-1, excuse me. Outside, 3-1. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Fouls it off, 3-2. Kramer with 11 wins. He wins 1 more. He wins tonight. He ties the American League lead for wins with 12. So here's a 3-2. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. We'll go to the top of the third. It's 1-0 Baltimore. Coming up for the Orioles, it'll be McCann, Mateo, and Rushman. Top of the third, it'll be McCann, Mateo, and Rushman. 17-year-old Jim Palmer signs with the Orioles on this date in 1963. So James McCann will come up to the plate, hitting 236, 664 OPS. The first pitch, inside, 1-0. Followed by Mateo and Rushman. McCann has 3 homers, 18 RBIs in 49 games. Fouls it back, 1-1. In the dirt, 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Here's the 2-2. There you go. Did not go. Ball, 3-2. Blake Snell pitch counts at 27. Lines it in the right or into center field, excuse me. Grisham has it. There's 1 out. So Mateo comes to the plate. Shortstop, hitting 209, 595 OPS. One out, nobody on for Baltimore here in the top of the third. They lead it 1-0. There's a strike to Mateo. Six homers, 31 RBIs, 94 games played. Slow grounder right back to Snell. Tosses over to first. 1-3 out. So 2 outs, nobody on. Add the Rushman, leadoff batter. He's 1 for 1, scored a run. 267 on the year. First pitch is low, 1-0. The 1-0. Low, 2-0. The 2-0. Bounce a foul off his leg, it looks like. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the 2-1. Lines it in the right center field. That's going to make it to the wall. Rushman's going to end up with a double. So the Orioles with the runner at second and 2 outs now. As Rushman gets his second hit of the game, Ryan Mountcastle will come up. He's 0 for 1 today with a 270 batting average. There's a strike to Mountcastle. This is the 0-1 in the dirt, 1-1. Runner at second, 2 outs. Orioles lead at 1-0, top of the third. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Two outs, runner at second, 1-2 count on Mountcastle. Blake Snell sets. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. We'll go to bottom half of the third, 1-0 Baltimore. Coming up for the Padres will be Grisham, Kim, and Tatis. Take a look at some scores here. In the bottom of the eighth, Cincinnati leads Cleveland 7-2. The bottom of the eighth, Houston 12, Miami 5. Bottom of the ninth, Oakland 8, St. Louis nothing. Bottom of the eighth, Boston and Washington are tied up now 2-2. In the top of the seventh, Phillies lead Blue Jays 7-4. Bottom of the eighth, Atlanta 2, New York Yankees nothing. At the end of 5, Angels 1, Rangers nothing. Bottom of the fifth, White Sox lead the Cubs 3-0. In the middle of the fourth, Seattle leads Kansas City 4-3. One late game tonight, Milwaukee at the Dodgers. KE Sports Talk, I believe, is going to call that game. Give some final scores here. Tampa Bay beat San Francisco 6-1. Angels beat the Rockies 9-7. I'm sorry, Arizona beat the Rockies 9-7. Tigers beat the Twins 8-7. Mets beat the Pirates 8-3. All right, so Kramer comes back out. 33 is his pitch count. 22 for strikes. So Grisham will lead it off. Hitting 209, 688 OPS. Batting left-handed. First pitch, high for a ball, 1-0. 11 homers, 38 RBIs for Grisham in 115 games. Just outside 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. We got two pitchers tonight who are not in a hurry. That's all I can say about that. Grisham called timeout. His one and only timeout he gets. Fouls it off. 2-2 now. Just outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Way high. Walked him. Padres have the leadoff man on. So Kim comes up. He's 0 for 1 today. 284 on the year. That's a second walk that Kramer has given up. 1 run, 2 hits for the Orioles. No runs, 1 hit for the Padres. So right-hander against right-hander. Outside, 1-0. Inside, 2-0. This is not going to be a quick game with these two pitchers. Two and 0, runner at first. There's a strike, 2-1. It's a 2-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Drives it into right field. Santander has it, throws it in, and Grisham makes it all the way to third. Wow. Talk about speed. There you go. So runners are at the corners now for the Padres. Nobody out. Tatis Jr. comes to the plate. He's 1 for 1 today. 267 on the year. Runners at the corners, nobody out. 1-0 Baltimore here in the bottom of the third. Ground ball pass. Henderson at third. That'll get a run in. Runners will move up first and second now. So we're all tied up 1-1 with nobody out. So Soto comes up. He walked his first time up, hitting 265 on the year. It looks like we're going to have a mound visit. Meeting of the minds. So Chris Holt comes out to talk to Kramer. All done with that. So Soto stands in the box. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. 1 run in for the Padres. There's a strike. 0-1. There's the 0-1. Low, 1-1. On deck is Machado. The pitch. High for ball 2-1. Two and one. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. 1 run in for the Padres. Kramer sets. There's a strike. 2-2. So it's 2-2 now. Pitch inside. 3-2. That was tight. Looked like the umpire wanted to pull his arm, but yeah. I mean, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Let's see if that hurts us. Ground pops it foul. So 3-2. Pops it up. Over by third. Henderson underneath it. Henderson has it. There's 1 out. So Machado will come to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today. Hitting .253 on the year. So now we need a little double play ball right here. A little 6-4-3 would be nice. The pitch. Fouls it off. Runners at first and second. 1 out. 1 run in. We're tied 1-1 here in the bottom of the third. Machado at the plate. Kramer on the mound for the Orioles. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. The 0-2. Fouls it back. Bogarts is on deck. It's the 0-2 again. Machado checks his swing. No, he did not. He went around. He strikes him out. So 2 outs. Runners at first and second. So Bogarts, shortstop, comes up. He's 0 for 1 today. .271 on the year. Yeah, he went around. Yes, sir. He broke the plane with the bat. So 2 outs. First and second. Bogarts at the plate. He went around. Strike 1. Kramer's pitch count's at 56. Here's the 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. What happened? Let's see what happened. No. So they did 1-1. So Bogarts did call time, I guess. They gave him the time. So pitch count's still 1-1. Both runners are getting ready to go. So 2 outs, first and second, 1-1. In the dirt, outside, 2-1. Kind of a weird play, but the umpire, I think, called it right. Here's the 2-1. Lines it up the middle. Base hit. That'll get 1 run in. Yeah. Runner goes to third, and San Diego leads it 2-1. So they'll have runners at the corners. Cronenworth, the first baseman, will be coming up. He's 0 for 1 today. Cronenworth 0 for 1, 230 on the year. Left-handed batter. Padres have him at the corners, 2 outs. 2 outs with runners in scoring position, 278, 19 homers. 19 RBIs, 14 walks for Cronenworth. Drives it up the middle. Base hit. Another run in. Almost took off Kramer's head. Runners go to first and second. 3-1 San Diego. As Sanchez comes up, he's 0 for 1 today. He drove it right back at his head. So Sanchez comes to the plate, pops it up. Westberg is underneath it, and that'll end it. But they get 3. We go to the top of the 4th. San Diego leads 3-1. Coming up for Baltimore, Santander, Henderson, and Westberg. All right. So we'll go to the top of the 4th. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors for Baltimore. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Padres. Be Santander, Henderson, and Westberg leading off for the Orioles. See if we can catch some scores here. Bottom of the 9th, Houston leads the Marlins 12-5. Top of the 9th, Washington leads Boston 6-2. Top of the 8th, Phillies lead the Blue Jays 8-4. Middle of the 7th, 1-0 Angels over Texas Rangers. There's a no-hitter in that game. I don't know who's pitching, if it's Ohtani or who. Bottom of the 6th, White Sox lead the Cubs 3-0. Bottom of the 5th, Seattle leads the Royals 4-3. Dodgers and Brewers are warming up. So there is a no-hitter going. Angels at Texas Rangers. I'll see what more information I can get on that. So the first pitch to Santander is low and inside, 1-0. Just outside, 2-0, Santander. The 2-0 pitch. There's a strike, 2-1. Bounces it past the pitcher over to second. Throw to first. They got him. So Detmers is throwing a no-hitter for the Angels. He's walked 2. He has struck out 5. They are in the bottom half of the 7th. All right, Gunnar Henderson comes up. He's 0 for 1 today. 236 on the year. Lefty against lefty. Ball outside, 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Swing and foul tipped it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On deck is Westberg. So the Orioles bats have got to come alive now. Time called by Henderson is 1 and only. The pitch in the dirt. 2-2. The 2-2. In the dirt, 3-2. On deck, Westberg, second baseman. Snell's pitch counts at 47 now. In the dirt, he walked him. So runner at first with 1 out. So Westberg will come up. He's 0 for 1 today, hit 269 on the year. So Westberg stands in. Runner at first, 1 out. 3-1 San Diego, top of 4th. Low for a ball, 1-0. That's Snell's second walk that he gave up today. Here's the 1-0. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Inside, 2-1. Henderson at first, 1 out. 3-1 San Diego, top of the fourth. On deck is Hayes. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Two and two, 1 out, runner at first. Here's the pitch to West. Nope, throws over to first. That's his first disengagement in this at bat. Throw over to first again. That's 2 disengagements. So Henderson's going to take a bigger lead. One out, runner at first. 2-2 count on Westberg. The pitch. Oh, dropped a curveball in on the outside. 2 outs. Strikes him out. So Austin Hayes comes to the plate. He walked his first time up, hitting 281 on the year. Just dropped that one in. Ugh. So Hayes steps to the plate. 2 outs, runner at first. There's a pitch. Strike. 0-1. Thank you, Faye. There's the 0-1. House in the dirt. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. There's a strike. 1-2. On deck is Mullins. If Hayes can keep this going. Snell sets. Pitch. Slow grounder to second. Flips it over to first. They got him. We'll go to bottom half of the fourth. 3-1 San Diego. Coming up for the Padres will be Gamble, Grissom, and Kim. All right. Coming up for the Padres in the bottom half of the fourth, Gamble, Grissom, and Kim. Let's check on this no-hitter here. So there's still no hitter going. Bottom of the seventh. Angels lead the Rangers 1-0. Says no hitter. There's two guys on for Texas with 2 outs. So Kramer back out. Pitch counts at 62. First pitch is a ball to Gamble. Gamble 0 for 1 today. Struck out his first time up. Swinging foul tip. 1-1. 3-1 San Diego. Bottom of the fourth. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Gamble played in his first game with San Diego last night. Fouls it off. Stays 1-2. On deck is Grisham. Bounces it over the head of Kramer. Mateo has it. Goes over to first. He got him. Nice play by Mateo. Playing shortstop, playing behind second base. Hey, King. So 1 out. So Grisham comes to the plate. He walked, scored his first time up. 209 on the year. King, you doing the Dodgers game tonight? Got a no-hitter going right now, King. Angels and Rangers. No-hitter going for the Angels against the Rangers in the bottom of the seventh. So Grisham steps to the plate. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Padres lead at 3-1. Bottom of the fourth. 1 out, nobody on. Pops it up. That'll get out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On deck is Kim. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Outside 2-2. The 2-2. Way outside. 3-2. Here's the 3-2. Drives it into right field. Santander is there. There's 2 outs. So Kim comes to the plate. He's 1 for 2. He's scored a run. Hit 286 on the year. So 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom half of the fourth, 3-1 San Diego. First pitch to Kim is a curveball for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball to second. He's got it. Over to first. He got him. Nice Play by Westberg. Dive catch. We'll go to we'll go to the top of the fifth. 3-1 San Diego. Coming up for Baltimore be Mullins, McCann, and Mateo. All right, let's check the scoreboard. Come on, scoreboard. Oh, my God. Middle of the ninth, Phillies lead the Blue Jays 9-4. Top of the eighth, Angels lead the Rangers 1-0. Still a no-hitter going for the Angels. End of seven, White Sox lead the Cubs 3-0. Bottom of the sixth, Seattle leads Kansas City 4-3. Warming up, Dodgers are at home against the Brewers. Go watch it on KE Sports Talk. First pitch to Mullins is a strike. Mullins 0 for 1 today, 256 on the year. Slow grounder foul. 59 pitches thrown by Snell. Time called by Mullins. On deck is McCann, and then it'll be Mateo. In the dirt, 1-2. It's a 1-2. High, 2-2. The pitch. Pops it up. Left field. Soto has it. 1 out. So James McCann comes up. He's 0 for 1. 234 on the year. McCann has a 6-game hit streak going on. 529 average. 4 doubles. 8 RBIs. 3 walks. There's a high strike. 0-1. Inside, 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. One out, nobody on. 3-1 San Diego, top of the fifth. On deck is Mateo. Slow grounder foul. The 1-2 count. Fouls it off again. The 1-2. Just outside. Did he go? No, he did not. 2-2. 2-2. One out, nobody on. We're in the top of the fifth. 3-1 San Diego. McCann calls time. One run, 2 hits for the Orioles. 3 runs, 5 hits for the Padres. No errors in the game. There's the 2-2. Low and in the dirt, 3-2. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. So 2 outs. Now to bring up Mateo. He's 0 for 1 today, hitting 208 on the year. That's an interesting stat. They just said Blake's now not only leading the major leagues in ERA, he's leading them in walks also. That is crazy. So the first pitch to Mateo. Low, ball 1. 2 outs, nobody on for the Orioles now. Low, 2-0. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the fifth, 3-1 San Diego. Blake Snell on the mound. Mateo at the plate. There's the 2-1. Low, 3-1. On deck is Rushman. Pops it foul, 3-2. He calls time. Mateo calls time, his first and only timeout. This has been a long game, and we're in the top of the fifth. 2 of the slower pitchers working tonight. Here's the 3-2. Lines it, ground ball down to third. Flips it over to first. Machado gets him. We'll go to bottom half of the fifth. Still 3-1 San Diego. Coming up for the Padres with Tatis Jr., Soto, and then Machado. Let's check the scoreboard out. See if that no hitter's still going on. So bottom of the eighth, the no hitter is done. Angels lead the Rangers 1-0. Top of the eighth, White Sox lead the Cubs 3-0. Top of the seventh, Seattle and Kansas City are tied 4-4. Warming up, Brewers at the Dodgers. Of course, you can go listen to KE Sports Talk, buddy of mine. He's calling that game tonight. KE Sports Talk. Go check him out. So the no hitter is done. All right, so Tatis Jr. leads it off. He's 2 for 2 with the run scored and an RBI. Takes the first pitch for a strike, hitting 268 on the year. Kramer's pitch counts at 75. Swing and a miss, 0-2. The 0-2, swing and a miss, strikes him out. So 1 out, nobody out. Soto comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today with a walk. 264 on the year. First pitch, a curveball for a strike. Ground ball, first base. Mountcastle has it, takes first. There's 2 up, 2 down. So Machado comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2 today. Struck out once, hitting 252 on the year. There's a strike, 1-1. Here's the 0-1. Low and in the dirt, 1-1. So 1-1, 2 outs, nobody on for the Padres. The pitch. Fly ball, right field. Santander is there. That'll do it. So we'll go to the top of the sixth. 3-1 San Diego will be rushing Mountcastle and Santander for the Orioles. All right. We go to the top of the sixth, 3-1 San Diego. 1 run, 2 hits for the Orioles, 3 runs, 5 hits for the Padres. Adley Rutschman would lead it off. He's 2 for 3 today, scored a run, got a double, hit 268 on the year. Batting right-handed against left-hander Snell. Fly ball in the right center field. That's going deep, and caught at the wall by Grisham. As he crushes into the wall, but he catches it. 1 out. So Mountcastle will come up. He's 0 for 2 today. Struck out once, 269 on the year. So Blake Snell's pitch count's at 77 now. There's a strike. 0-1. Third time through the lineup. They're hitting 122 off of Snell. Inside, 1-1. Blake Snell's going to be a free agent at the end of the year. Fouls it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Fouls it off. 1 out, nobody on. Top of the sixth, 3-1 San Diego. On deck is Santander. The pitch. Oh, nice curveball, but low. 2-2. So 2-2. Here's the pitch. Fly ball. Left center field. That's deep and gone. Solo home run for Mountcastle makes it a 3-2 ball game. So 3-2 ball game now. Little dribbler out front of the plate, throw down to first. So Santander grounds out. So they'll bring up Gunnar Henderson, who's 0 for 1. He's walked, he's struck out, 236 on the year. Solo homer for Santander. Got the Orioles within a run now. Or Mountcastle, excuse me. First pitch is a strike to Henderson. One and one, outside. Snell's pitch count's at 86. That thing just got over, though. This got over the center field wall. Swing and a miss, 1-2. 2 outs, nobody on, 1 run in. On deck is Westberg. Here's the 1-2. Pops it foul. Time called by the batter. The 1-2. Lines it. Foul. They said Blake Snell's only gone past the 6th inning once this year. Wow. Low and outside, 2-2. That's why he's got such a low earned run or low batting average against him third time through. We don't see him too often. Low, 3-2. 3-2 San Diego, top of the 6th. 2 outs, nobody on. 3-2 count on Henderson. Blake Snell on the mound for the Padres. This will be the 8th pitch to him. Foul tipsy, strikes him out. So we go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 3-2 San Diego. Coming up for the Padres, Bogaerts, Cronenworth, and Sanchez. All right. Check the scoreboard. Top of the 9th, Angels lead the Rangers 2-0. White Sox lead the Cubs in the bottom of the 8th, 3-1. Top of the 8th, Seattle and Kansas City are tied 4-4. Bottom of the 1st, Dodgers and Brewers are scoreless. You want to listen to that? Go over to see my friend over at KAE Sports Talk. Tell King Scotty B sent you. Final scores: Mets beat the Pirates 8-3. Detroit beat Minnesota 8-7. Arizona beat Colorado 9-7. Tampa Bay beat San Francisco 6-1. Cincinnati beat Cleveland 7-2, and Houston beat Miami 12-5. All right, Bogaerts would lead it off against Kramer. His pitch counts at 82. 2 runs, 3 hits for the Orioles. 3 runs, 5 hits for the Padres. No errors in the game. Bogaerts 1 for 2 with an RBI, 273 on the year. Takes a strike on the first pitch. There's a strike. Oh, called that one. We'll take it. 0-2. 0-2 on Bogaerts. Cronenworth on deck, and then Sanchez. Fly ball foul, 1-2. That can't be right. Yeah, there we go. It's 0-2. What did it say? So Padres have somebody warming up the bullpen. I didn't see his name. Ground ball to short. Mateo has it over to first. 1 out. So Cronenworth comes to the plate. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI. 232 on the year. Webb and Perez are warming up in the Orioles bullpen. First pitch is a strike. Wow, we'll take it. Ground ball to second. Westberg has it over to first. 2 up, 2 down. Kramer has set down 9 straight batters. So Sanchez, the catcher, comes up. He's 0 for 2 today. 218 on the year. We're at the bottom of the 6th. 2 outs, nobody on. 3-2 San Diego. The pitch. High and inside. 1-0. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. The 1-1. Outside. 2-1. Low and outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. On deck is Gamble. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss. 3-2. So 3-2, 2 outs, nobody on. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. We'll go top of the 7th. 3-2 San Diego. Coming up for Baltimore, Westberg, Hayes, and Mullins. So Martinez is the new pitcher for the Padres. Blake Snell went 6 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs. Nick Martinez, 50 games, 5-4, 14 holds, 3.71 earned average. 85 innings, 77 strikeouts, 11 homers. Teams are hitting 244 off him. Right-handed pitcher. It'll be Westberg, Hayes, and Mullins coming up for the Orioles. First pitch is a strike. No one outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's the 1-1. Drives it into left field. It's going to be caught by Soto. 1 out. Got to bring up Austin Hayes. Hayes 0 for 1 today with a walk, hitting 281 on the year. Lead runs, that's for sure. Need a 2-run homer. So Austin Hayes at the plate, 1 out, nobody on. There's a strike. Eleven homers, 46 RBIs for Hayes this year. Low, 1-1. Fujinami is warming up for the Orioles. There's a strike, 1-2. Time called by Hayes. The 1-1 in the dirt, 2-1. The 2-2. Bounces it up the middle. Kim has it, throws the first. He got him. 2 up, 2 down. So Cedric Mullins comes up. He's 0 for 2 today. 255 on the year. There's the pitch to Mullins. There's a strike. So 2 outs, nobody on. We're in the top of the 7th, 3-2 San Diego. There's the 0-1 to Mullins. Inside, 1-1. So the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball. Foul pass first. Ten homers, 50 RBIs for Mullins. As he calls time. On deck is McCann. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. We'll go to bottom half of the 7th, still 3-2 San Diego. Coming up for the Padres, we Gammo, Grissom, and then Kim. All right, we'll go to the top of the eighth. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Orioles. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Padres. Coming up for, bottom of the seventh. Excuse me. Brain just died. Coming up for San Diego be Gammo, Grissom, and then Kim. See who's coming out to pitch for the Baltimore. Looking at the scores, bottom of the ninth, Angels lead the Rangers 2-0. Rangers have first and second, 1 out. Bottom of the ninth, White Sox lead the Cubs 3-1. Cubs have first and second with nobody out. Top of the eighth, Seattle leads the Royals 5-4. Top of the second, Dodgers and Brewers are tied 1-1. You can go listen to my friend KEE Sports Talk. He's doing that game tonight. So we'll see who the Orioles have coming out pitching the eighth, or the bottom of the seventh, excuse me. I don't know why I can't come ahead on the eighth. So Kramer's done, went 6 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. Fujinami coming in the game for the Orioles. Right-handed pitcher. 45 games, 5-8, 4 holds, 7.86 earned run average, 60 2/3, 64 strikeouts, 7 home runs, 243 they're hitting off him. So Gamma will lead it off against him. He's 0 for 2 today. 167 on the year, then Grissom, and then Kim. So the first pitch to Gamma. Fly ball in the left center field. It's going deep. It's going to be caught by Mullins right at the warning track. 1 out. So Grisham comes up. He's 0 for 1. He scored a run. He walked. 209 on the year. First pitch to Grissom. Outside, 1-0. Eleven homers, 38 RBIs on the year for Grisham. There's a strike, 1-1. On deck is Kim. Outside, 2-1. Lines it, foul down the first baseline. So 2-2 on Grisham. Check swing, foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. We're in the bottom of the seventh, 3-2 San Diego. Suarez is warming up in the bullpen for the Padres. The pitch, fly ball. Left center field again. This one's going deep and in the stands. Solo home run for Grisham. Padres lead 4-2. So that'll bring up Kim, who's 1 for 3 with the run scored today. So ground ball by Kim over the first. So 2 outs. Run in. So Tatis will come to the plate. He's 2 for 3. Got a strikeout, an RBI, run scored. Two outs. The pitch. There's a strike. 1 run in on a solo homer for San Diego. It's 4-2 now. We're in the bottom of the 7th. Tatis with 19 homers, 63 RBIs on the year. Way outside, 1-1. Lines a base hit in the left field. So 2 outs, runner at first. That's his 3rd hit of the game. And we're going to have a mound visit, meeting of the minds. So Soto comes up. He's 0 for 2 with a walk, 264 on the year. Oh, Brandon Hyde comes out, takes the ball from Fujinami. My bad. CNL Perez will come in to face Soto. See if we got any score updates for you. Bottom of the 8th, Seattle leads Kansas City 5-4. The bottom of the 2nd, Dodgers leading the Brewers 2-1 is KAE Sports Talk. Go check him out. He's calling that game. Final scores, Mets beat the Pirates 8-3. Tigers beat the Twins 8-7. Diamondbacks beat the Rockies 9-7. Rays beat the Giants 6-1. Reds beat the the Guardians 7-2. Astros beat the Marlins 12-5. A's shut out the Cardinals 8-0. Nationals beat the Red Sox 6-2. Phillies beat the Blue Jays 9-4. Braves beat the Yankees 2-0. Angels beat the Rangers 2-0. Cubs come back and beat the White Sox 4-3. Sorry about that, Ed. So Perez will be the new pitcher for the Orioles. Perez comes in, 45 games, 4-1 record, 9 holds, 3.98, 40 2/3. He struck out 33, giving up 2 homers. Teams are hitting 273 against him. He's walked 22. Soto's 0 for 2 with the walk today, 264 on the year. Need this guy to get better coming down the stretch here. Definitely need this CL Perez to get better going down the stretch. That's for sure. Soto with 24 homers, 75 RBIs. Padres have a runner at first, 2 outs. 1 run in on a solo homer. Throw to first. Back in time, I guess, because the camera guy doesn't want to show me first base. Throw to first again. Oh, and it gets past the first baseman. Runner's going to make it all the way to third on this one. I couldn't see what happened because, of course, the camera guy was slow getting over there. Wow. Wow. I still don't see it on the replay what happened. But Tatis goes all the way to third with 2 outs. The pitch is a strike to Soto. I don't know if the pitcher got the error, if Mountcastle got the error. Now, he just stole home. Tatis has stole home plate. Tatis has stole home plate. 5-2 San Diego. My goodness. What is going on? Like nobody was paying attention. He just took off running and nobody saw him coming until he was there. Wow. Wow. Just a straight steal of home plate. Crazy. Pitch, a strike 2 to Soto. All of a sudden, everything's falling apart for the Orioles. On deck is Machado, 0-2 on Soto. Inside, 1-2. The 1-2. Low and outside, 2-2. All of a sudden, this game is kind of lost its luster. They scored 2 here in the bottom of the 7th. Stole a homer. An error at first base, got the run to the third, and he stole home. Fouls it off, stays 2-2. I saw that, Pokey Nation. They were losing all game. Fly ball into center field. That'll drop for a base hit. So the Padres keep going at it. Soto's first hit of the game. Runner at first, 2 outs. Machado comes to the plate. He's 0 for 3. 252 on the year. That was a good comeback, Pokey Nation. You left. What do you mean you left? 21 homers, 70 RBIs for Machado on the year. Low and inside, 1-0. You give up on them games too early. So 1-0, 2 outs, runner at first, 2 runs in. For a ball down to second, and he's thrown out at second. Soto is trying to steal second base. So that'll end at the bottom of the seventh. They get two. 5-2 San Diego. Coming up for Baltimore will be McCann, Mateo, and Rushman. Can't be walking out on them games, Pokey Nation. You see Kings doing the Dodger game tonight. Coming up for the Orioles will be McCann, Mateo, and Rushman. So McCann will lead it off. He's 0 for 2, hit 232. We're in the top of the eighth. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Orioles. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Padres. Robert Suarez is coming in. 10 games, 1 and 2, 4 holds, 6.10, 10 in the third, 6 strikeouts, 4 walks. He's given up a home run. Teams are hitting 167 off him. So McCann leads it off. Takes the ball outside, 1-0. Three homers, 18 RBIs on the year for McCann. Ground ball to short. Oh, Pat threw under the glove. A Bogart for a base hit. So Orioles have a runner at first. Leadoff man on. Frazier will come up to bat for Mateo. Frazier hit 240 with a 715 OPS on the year. 13 homers, 50 RBIs for Frazier in 107 games. Takes a strike. I don't know. I don't watch soccer because I don't get it here. I'll go ask King. He's been doing them. Fly ball in the left center field, and that's going to be caught by Grisham. So 1 out. Runner at first. And that'll bring up the top of the order. Adley Rushman, 2 for 3 today with a run scored. He's got a double. 268 on the year. Rushman turns around the bat left-handed. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. $16 homers, 58 RBIs on the year for Rushman. 1 out runner at first. We're in the top of the eighth. 5-2 San Diego. Outside, 1-1. On deck is Mountcastle. He homered his last time up. Fouls it off, 1-2. One, two, one out, runner at first. Fouls it off. Top of the eighth, 5-2 San Diego. Here's the 1-2 again. Outside, 2-2. Jacob Webb is warming up in the bullpen for the Orioles. Fouls it off again. Stays 2-2. So the catcher's out talking to the pitcher right now. So the 2-2 again. And he fouls that off again. This will be the eighth pitch to Rushman. Ground ball. Line shot spearheaded by the first baseman, Cronin. Wow. Jake Cronenworth just made a great snap over there on a line, low liner. Oh, no, he dove for it up in the air. All right. So 2 outs, runner at first. Mountcastle comes up. He's 1 for 3. He solo homers last time up. Just caught it in his webbing. Inside, 1-0. $16 homers, 55 RBIs for Mountcastle now. Swing and a miss, 1-1. On deck is Santander. Fouls it off. 1-2. Runner at first, 2 outs. We're in the top of the eighth, 5-2 San Diego. 1-2 count on Mountcastle. Fouls it off again. Fouls it off again. Stays 1-2. Orioles need some runs. Down 5-2 on top of the 8th. One, two again. Ground ball to short. Over to second. That'll do it. We'll go to bottom of the 8th. 5-2 San Diego. Coming up for the Padres will be Machado, Bogarts, and Cronenworth. All right, so we're going to go to bottom of the 8th. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Orioles. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Padres. Coming up for San Diego will be Machado, Bogarts, and Cronenworth. See who's coming in the game for the Orioles. So Jacob Webb comes in the game. 33 games this season with Los Angeles Angels and Orioles. 33 games, 101, 7 holds, 3.53. 35 2/3, 40 strikeouts, 6 home runs. Teams are hitting 186 off him. Machado will lead it off. He's 0 for 3, 252 on the year. Outside 1-0. Pops it up over by third base. Westberg has it as he's moved over to third. So there's 1 out. Adam Frazier's at second. Gunnar Henderson moves to short. So that'll bring up Bogarts, who's 1 for 3 with an RBI, 272 on the year. Twelve homers, 41 RBIs on the year for Bogarts. There's a strike. Hatter is warming up in the bullpen for the Padres. Fouls it off, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Fouls it off. The 0-2. Fouls it off again. What's Telegram app? I don't know. Pookie Nation. So 1 out, 0-2 on Bogarts. Fly ball in the left field. Austin Hayes has it. And there's 2 outs. So Cronenworth comes up. He's 1 for 3 with an RBI. 231 on the year. So Cronenworth stands in. Takes a strike. 2 outs, nobody on. We're in the bottom of the 8th. 5-2 San Diego. 10 homers, 48 RBIs for Cronenworth. Fouls it off, 0-2. Fouls the back again. Stays 0-2. On deck is Sanchez. Ground ball. Webb has it, flips it over to first. That'll do it for the bottom half of the 8th. We'll go to the top of the 9th. Can the Orioles do it? 5-2 San Diego. Coming up for the Orioles will be Santander, Henderson, and Westberg. Take a look at some scores here. See if there's any games going on yet. Top of the 4th, Dodgers lead the Brewers 3-1. You can go listen to my friend KAE Sports Talk. He's calling that game over on his channel. So Hader will be coming in for the Padres. Santander, Henderson, Westberg coming up for the Orioles. 5-2. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Orioles. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Padres. Hader is 44 games, 0-1. 26-30 on saves. 0.86 earned run average. 41 2/3. 63 strikeouts, 22 walks. He's given up a home run. Teams are hitting 121 off him. So Santander 0 for 2 with an RBI. Takes a strike on the inside part of the plate. 248 on the year for Santander. He's got 21 homers, 65 RBIs. Fouls it off. 0-2. Way outside, 1-2. Fouls it back. Stays 1-2. Henderson on deck, followed by Westberg. Fouls it off his foot. Stays 1-2. Santander batting right-handed against a left-handed hitter. Fouls it off again. This will be pitch number 7 to Santander. Pops it up over by first, behind the plate. Nope, out of plate. So Santander standing in there, fighting him off. The pitch, low and outside, 2-2. So here's the 9th pitch to Santander. Checked his swing. Nope, they said he went around. Or was it a called strike? I guess it was a called strike anyway. So 1 out. So Gunnar Henderson comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2. He's got a walk. He's struck out twice. Hitting .236 on the year. Lefty against lefty. Takes the ball outside. $19 homers, 56 RBIs on the year for Henderson. No one outside, 2-0. Drives one into right field for a base hit. So it ain't over yet. Henderson with his first hit of the night. So Westbrook comes up. He's 0 for 3. 264 on the year. He has struck out once tonight. So Westberg stands in there. Oh, almost gets hit. 1-0. 2 homers, 12 RBIs for Westberg. No, 2-0. All of a sudden, he's having trouble. Hater. It's 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. On deck is Austin Hayes. If Westberg can keep this going. The 2-1. Fly ball. Right field. Going back. Deep. Tatis has it right at the wall. Holds the runner at first, and there's 2 outs. Boy, that ball just... Ball just kind of died right at the wall. So Austin Hayes comes up. He's 0 for 2. He's walked once, 280 on the year. $11 homers, 46 RBIs for Hayes. First pitch to strike. 2 outs, runner at first, top of the ninth, 5-2 San Diego. Hader against Hayes. Ball outside, 1-1. The pitch, swing and a miss, 1-2. So 1-2, 2 outs, runner at first. Austin Hayes at the plate. Strikes him out swinging. So Padres win the series, 2-1. All right, so final score. Come on, keep up with me. All right. Final score, 5-2 San Diego. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Orioles. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors for San Diego. Winning pitcher, Snell. He goes to 10-8, 2.65 earned run average. Save goes to Hader, 27th save of the year. His earned run average drops to 0.84. Losing pitcher for the Orioles is Kramer. Drops to 11-5. His earned run average 4.50. So let's see if we can catch the standings as they're updated. So Baltimore drops to 74 and 47. Tampa Bay gains a game on them as Tampa Bay wins today. They're 73 and 50. 3 back in the loss column, but 2 games back total. So the Orioles have a day off tomorrow. Orioles have a day off tomorrow. Then they go to Oakland. Play a 3-game set with the A's, which they should be able to sweep the A's. Playing in Oakland. So again, final score, San Diego 5, Baltimore 2. Let's take a look at some scores before I head on out. 1 game in progress. That's Milwaukee at Los Angeles Dodgers. You're in the bottom of the 4th, 4-1 Dodgers. Final scores today: the Mets beat the Pirates 8-3. Tigers beat the Twins 8-7. Diamondbacks beat the Rockies 9-7. Rays beat the Giants 6-1. Reds beat the Guardians 7-2. Astros beat the Marlins 12-5. A's beat the Cardinals 8-0. Nationals beat the Red Sox 6-2. Phillies beat the Blue Jays 9-4. Braves beat the Yankees 2-0. Angels beat the Rangers 2-0. Cubs beat the White Sox 4-3. Mariners beat the Royals 6-5. And of course, final score here, San Diego 5, Baltimore 2. So thanks everybody for coming in. I do appreciate it. Do appreciate it. So maybe we'll see you in a couple days. Hopefully I can do the Orioles A's game. Maybe not. But we'll see. Anyway, y'all have a great night. Thank you again for all the thumbs up and the likes. Thank you again for stopping by. And thanks for all the birthday wishes today from everybody. God bless y'all. Have a great day, great night, whatever the case may be. We'll see you next time on the Scotty B Show.